What is going on, internet? My name is JB, and we are back here today with my Week 5 matchup in the NADL, or North American Draft League. This week, we are taking on Tony, the coach of the Brawley Crabrawlers. And he currently has a record of 3-1, where we are 4-0. So this match is actually for first place in the league right now, because if he wins, he will have the tiebreaker over me, which will give him technically first place. So that's on Fordington's, even though, yeah. So there's that. And his team is stupidly broken because this is an 8-person league, and that's what happens in 8-person leagues. Everyone has really broken teams. But this man's team especially so because he had the first pick, which, yeah, was weird. Commissioner having first pick. I call BS. JK, I'm kidding. I know he randomized it. But anyway, getting into the squad. Actually, no, did he? No, he didn't. I don't remember who had the first pick. I'm lying. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't freaking remember. The draft was like 3 months ago. Whatever. Actually, no, the draft was literally 2 months ago. It was literally on Christmas, like the 2 or 3 days before Christmas. Anyway, getting into this man's team, you can see how gross it is just by looking at the preview here. He has a Mega Mawile, a Tapu Bulu, Thunderous Tea, Volcanion, Mamoswine, Espeon, Araquanid, Spiritomb, Typenol, Komao, Excadrill, and Gigalith. So, man has my freaking PBL team just right here, chilling. My babies. Feels bad, man. Has my IBL mon right here too, so, and has my PCA mon right here too. Or PASL mon. So you got a lot of my team, got my squad. And another one of my PBL mons. Man, drafting all my PBL team. All my low tiers. Not really. But anyways, it's got a really scary ass team that covers itself sort of well. The one advantage I do have in this game is he has absolutely freaking nothing for Zygarde outside of like HP Ice on, you know, Thunderous, or a stupidly physically defensive Mamoswine. Can do some work. Typenol is also annoying because it actually has really good stats and can run Eviolite. It's base 95 and everything, and has access to Eviolite. Well, it's side speed, but yeah, it's irrelevant when talking about its defenses because it can just run. It's gross. It's just really fat and does annoying things, so that could be an issue. He also has this freaking stupid Sand Core that gives him Sand Rush with Gigalith. It's really so just dumb to deal with, dude. It's really dumb. But it's something I'm gonna have to deal with. And don't really have a whole lot for that outside of getting Zygarde set up, as well as like bulky waters are a good way to deal with it. Because Excadrill doesn't have a whole lot it can do to hit fat, physically defensive water types. So if that tells you what I'm bringing, then that'll tell you one of the mons I'm bringing. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over the mons that we are bringing. Real quick, the only Bulu set I'd really be scared of is like Scarf Bulu. Other than that, I'm not really too scared of Bulu. Same with Mega Mawile. I'm not really that scared of it unless it's manages to get +2. Then all bets are off. Volcanion gets a ton of coverage. Yeah. Komao is my baby, and I'm deeply terrified of getting swept by my baby. I don't want that to happen to me. But let's go ahead and go over the squad. We have Fake Muse, our Mew with an Ayapapa Berry. And the moves are Knockoff, Will-O-Wisp, Stealth Rock, and Sludge Wave. So it's a really weird set. Really cool set, actually. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Max Fizz Def is just so I can take hits, because he has a lot of physical attackers that are scary, obviously. Will-O-Wisp is to get rid of those things, to neuter them, if I can hit Will-O-Wisp. Something I need to talk about, my history with Tony. We've played twice in Season 1 of the PCA, and this season of the PASL, which I haven't uploaded because I am lazy. But in both games, they've come down to hacks. You can go watch the PCA video on my channel. He had a Jirachi Togekiss team and flinched me to death. And in our PASL battle, he froze my Florges turn effing 1, which was my only switch into something, and he just swept me with that. And it was, yeah, he froze me turn 1. So both times I've played Tony, I've gotten destroyed by bad luck. So we're hoping that doesn't happen again. Although we'll give you a fair warning. This isn't a yeah. I'll just give you guys a fair warning. This isn't the best game. Yeah, I'll give you that now before we go over the team. We Stealth Rock, obviously just want to get those rocks up because rocks are annoying. And then Sludge Wave is actually some really cool tech. We have 141 speed, which if we go over to one Mr. Tapu Bulu, if we max him out, go Jolly. I outspeed max speed Bulu, and with my 60 special attack, can kill uninvested bulk Bulu with Sludge Wave, which is awesome. Really, really cool. Maybe we'll be able to get that off. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. Like I said, unless he's Scarf Bulu, which is the set that I would be most scared of. But yeah, there's that. Hopefully we can manage to pull that off. Next up, we have Monsoon, our Suicune, rocking the leftovers because we always need to have... I have too many mons that are just dependent on leftovers, which is why Item Clause is a stupid clause for a draft league. I will go on record and say that. Tony agrees with me. It's Austin who's the problem. Fight me, Austin. I'm joking. I'm totally joking, sort of. But anyway, we have Max Fizz Def, Suicune, because it's the best way of dealing with Sandrush Excadrill that I have, because it's just, like I said, a bulky, physically defensive water type that Excadrill doesn't have a whole lot that it can do against, other than just doing disgusting things, like if he manages to get like a Source Sense off. That's about it. But we have Scald, Toxic, Roar to get his setup out, and then Ice Beam. Ice Beam is pretty much just there for Bulu. That's about it. Main thing here is just scalding the stupid core. I guess Ice Beam is also for Coma if I manage to hit it. And then it's just scalding these two and roaring potential setup with anything else that can live a hit. And yeah, that's that. Next up, we have Captain Planet the Zygarde. We're just rocking fully offensive with DD Lum. Or fully offensive, I should say, with DD Lum, 3 attacks. With 1,000 Arrows, Extreme Speed, Outrage, and Dragon Dance. And I'm just going to dare him to stop because once I get rid of Araquanid, he has nothing for this. Like, literally nothing on his team. Araquanid is the only thing that resists 1,000 Arrows, and even that's not going to appreciate an Outrage. Thunderous with HPIs could be an issue if he's Scarf. Although I'm pretty sure I'd definitely live a Scarf HPIs. If he's like Life Orb or Specs, I die. But if he's Scarf, I should be able to live. Bulu, 1,000 Arrows isn't affected by grassy terrain, so that's perfect. I can just 1,000 Arrows stuff and not worry about it. I just have to not lock myself in Outrage, which see if I can manage to avoid having to do that. Feels bad, man. But getting on to the next Mon, we have Pterodactyl, our Aerodactyl, rocking Aerial Ace, Earthquake, Crunch, and Stone Edge, with enough speed for Scarf Bulu. So we saw that it hit, what, 139? Yep, we'll go ahead and bring up the handy dandy actual calculator. Punch this in, 139 times 1.5, 208, or yeah, it's 208. So we actually outspeed Scarf Bulu and can potentially kill with Aerial Ace most of the time. Some of the time, depends on if he has like a little bit of HP invest. It's a weird roll. If we were Adamant, it dropped, but we obviously need to be Jolly to get enough speed. So there's that. Actually, this is just out of morbid curiosity. Let's just see if we can, how close we come to being able to do it. Yeah, not quite. Not for it. Oops. Oh, whoopsie. There we go. Give me that back. But we have Earthquake, obviously, for the Sand Core because it beats the Sand Core. Because he won't be Mold Breaker. He can't really touch. Oh no, I guess he could Stone Edge me. But hey, there's that. Hopefully outside of Sand, I can beat these two Mons individually. Well, I can beat Excadrill outside of Sand, and then I obviously just sort of deal with Gigalith if he doesn't, get like a 5-hit Rock Blast. I can 2 KO him with Earthquake. It's also good for your boy, this thing, Volcanion rather. We have Crunch for the Espeon, and then Stone Edge for the Thunderous. That's about it. Next up, we have Yora, our Silvally, rocking an Expert Belt with max HP and a bunch of speed and the leftover and special attack. We have Defog, Parting Shot, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower. Obviously, the plan here is Defog if need be, Parting Shot into Zygarde, and then go to town. Yora is like the main character's name, or like sort of name, sort of thing in Nier Automata. I never played the game, but I know that she's like a man-made thing, and Savali was man-made. I thought it fit. We have Thunderbolt and Flamethrower as offensive moves for Excadrill, for Bulu, for Mawile, for Araquanid, those sort of things. And Volcanion, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower sort of hurts this, but it actually won't hurt that because Thick Fat. And moving on to our last mon, we have Tiamat, our Hydreigon, rocking the Firium Z with Fire Blast, Earth Power, Surf, and Draco Meteor. Surf pretty much just there to hit the Mamoswine harder than Fire Blast because Thick Fat. And we have enough speed at 155, which is the same speed tier as this, which I want to say it was for max speed drill outside of sand. Yeah, it's for Jolly Drill outside of sand. This is what the 155 was for. If I hit that on anything else that I didn't mention, yeah, I hit it on Captain Planet as well. My bad on that. Draco, Stab, Earth Power is good for the Mawile and the Volcanion. Obviously, Earth Power is affected by grassy terrain, but we can Z Fire Blast the crap out of the stupid Bulu, which is basically what that's for. It should just nuke the Bulu. I live grassy terrain boosted like Scarf. Woodhammer, I obviously don't live a Mega Horn or a Superpower, but hopefully he's locked in. If he is locked in, if he is Scarf Bulu, which like I said is the scariest set, if he's locked into Woodhammer, I can do something against it. That's basically what that's for. Is to just get rid of it before it sleeps my team. It also destroys the Mawile, destroys the Excadrill, doesn't do a damn thing to Como, doesn't do it, can maybe kill Spiritomb. I'm not too scared of Spiritomb, but there's like a couple weird things he could do with Spiritomb. If he's not AV, it kills most Mamoswine spread, so there's that. And that is the squad for my week 5 matchup in the NADL, and I will see you guys inside the battle. I don't have anything else to do for a bit. I'm running out of bits, guys. Wait. I was just going to show you a spoon, but I actually got this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Coming back. I'm back. I brought something. Cute. Here. Meet Zoe. She's my puppy. We found her in our yard, abandoned. And we gave her a home because she's adorable and cute and tired and really doesn't want to be here right now. But yeah, that was a good bit, right? Bye, guys. Alright, so getting into the battle, no layout this week because I just straight up do not have the time. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm lazy. I just don't have the time to edit the layout, so we're just gonna go full screen this week. And just go ahead and get into the lead match up real quick. Don't even have to worry about the graphical glitch because it gets right out of the way immediately this week. That's always perfect. So, Tony is going to lead off with his, this is the Thunderous, as I decide to lead off with Yora, the Savali. I'm like, okay, this is a sort of okay matchup. It's not exactly what I want. He just decides to nasty plot right in my face, which is just rude. But I'm going to parting shot out. My plan was to, hopefully just get out into something that he, hopefully that he would fear this and like just party shot out on that. Or just parting shot out on this thing after I went for like a T-bolt or something. Because I ate he hit it, wanted to go for relatively well. But he just decided to be a savage and nasty plot in my face. So he is only going to be at +1 special attack as opposed to +2. So I decided to go into Pterodactyl here because I can, click the very risky Stone Edge because it's very, very, very risky in this game because, like I said, every time I've played Tony, something tragic has happened. So, for my side of things, I just decided to Mega Evolve, of course, and just go for the Stone Edge because, like I said, I don't want to mess around with the +1 special attack. Thunderous. It does some decent damage to the Spiritomb. I just decided to switch out into Tiamat here. Male Tiamat, weird. It's obnoxious. He's just going to go for the Z move, the Darkinium Z. You'll see here in a second what it is, and it is, of course, the... Wait for it. The Z Memento. So, what that does is it lowers my attack and special attack by 2 stages. Takes the Pokemon down with it, and heals up whatever it brings in. So, it's a little bit better. What's it called? A little better parting shot, but it, takes you down. It takes you down with it. And he's just gonna go for the Dragon Dance. He goes into the Setup Sleep or the Coma O, because that's what you do when you do that sort of thing. And I decide that, okay, I don't really need Tiamat too much, so I decide to switch out. Wait, hold on. Did the thing happen there? The thing was supposed to happen. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna go into the Drum Solo, right? I just Draco'd. I Draco this turn, and it misses. You might think it wouldn't have mattered at -2, but at -2 it still did 56 to 66. So that put him in range of like a lot on my team. And I'll be honest with you guys, from this point, as soon as that happened, I pretty much just, that was it for me. I just started playing like crap, making stupid decisions, and not even thinking about what I was doing. I decided to go into the Mew here because I thought I could eat, a dragon hit from this thing, but it turns out he's Life Orb. If he was like any other item, I maybe could have lived this outrage, but not a chance. Life Orb. So my Mew's gonna go down. There goes my Fizdef wall. So, yeah. Go to Aerodactyl, thinking I still outsped. And it turns out I do not. Because there's no way for me to outspeed +1 Mon that is base 85, and I actually died to +1 Drain Punch. Or no, that was Outrage, I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely died to Outrage. I probably lived a Drain Punch, but he was locked in. I probably should not have went for that. If I just went Monsoon, like, after the first Outrage, like, if I didn't sack Aerodactyl there, I probably could have brought this back, but yeah, I completely threw the game there. So he's going to Outrage. It's going to do, a lot. And he actually got the 3-turn Outrage too, which is even more annoying that that happened. I could have, done something there, but I just decided to roar it out. And he goes, unfortunately, I roar him out into the one thing on his team that deals with Suicune, the effing Bulu. So, yeah, really not looking too good for me right about now. I think it was at this point I tried to start playing smart. And try to bring it back a little bit, but I just go Tiamat here, just because there's like not a whole lot that Bulu can do to me outside of Superpower or Megahorn. I lived a Megahorn, didn't live a Superpower. I don't know why. Actually, no, I lived the Superpower. I lived them both because they're the same base power and it's non-stab. I don't know what I'm saying. But I take the Woodhammer. That does a crap ton, dude. Like, even the freaking this thing. And I'm Levitate, so I don't know if how Grassy Terrain works in that situation. But I go for the Fire Z, just my Z Fire Blast, trying to get off as much damage as possible. He goes into the Thick Fat Mamoswine, and watch this. Just watch. As if I hadn't, been down in the dumps enough this game. You think a super effective, Z Fire Blast to a Mamoswine, even if it's Thick Fat, it's going to do a lot. Probably kill it. Right? No, that did absolutely nothing. He's a Salt Vest Mamoswine with, I think, max HP, or at least some HP. I'm not really sure. But I just, yeah. Down goes Hydreigon after the Ice Shard, which killed from that range, which was absurd. I thought that, come on. So I go into Yora as sort of a last-ditch effort. Because I do still have, the faintest of chances. He goes into a Araquanid. I still have my Zygarde in the back, so there's still hope. His team is still incredibly weak to Zygarde, so I can just go for a Flamethrower to get damage off on whatever he brought in on that. This does absolutely nothing to the Araquanid, of course. And this is my one opportunity to go for the setup, so I'm pretty sure I just go for the parting shot here. I might go for a Thunderbolt first. I don't remember yeah, I'd go for a Thunderbolt first just to see how much it does. Expert Belt boosted does about 30-ish%, something like that. It gets the Sticky Web off, which is obnoxious. But I am sitting here with my Defogmon, so, can get rid of those before they're an issue. I probably should have just kept spamming Thunderbolt on this thing, if I'm being honest with myself, but I decided to defog here. Just get rid of those before they get too annoying. As he, I believe, just goes for another... Or he goes for Toxic. Okay, so he Toxics my Valley, which is fine. Because I said, I think a parting shot on this. I'm almost certain. Yeah. So I'm Toxic, I'm on a timer. Yeah, this is the turn on parting shot. I knew I parting shotted on it at some point. I just couldn't remember when. So go for it here. Get a little bit of, stat lowers on this thing. But, it still has freaking Toxic and freaking Sticky Web. Sticky Webs aren't an issue now that I get my Zygarde in without them up. So he's going to go for him again now. But like I said, Zygarde's in, so it's now or never. If I lose Zygarde, I lose the game, obviously, because I have Silvally that can't touch most of his team, and it's Toxic and a below half Suicune. So I go for the Dragon Dance, obviously, because this thing can't really touch me outside of going for Toxic, because he's going to go for the Toxic. So I'm on a timer now, even with my Zygarde, so I have to, start hitting things. But even at +1, Outrage doesn't kill this thing. Actually, I have the Lumberry. Duh. I forgot about the Lumberry. I forgot what set it was. I'm sorry. This commentary is so trash. I haven't... It's been close to a week since I've played this game. I've already played my week 6 matchup, for crying out loud. So I go for the second Dragon Dance. Because, like I said, +1 Outrage doesn't even kill this stupid thing. Because I don't know why. I don't know how it lives a +1 Outrage from a Zygarde, but it did. Trust me on that. And yeah, I think I have to go for one more. I go for +3, and then I have to lock myself in an Outrage, and he has a Bulu left, so it's rather unfortunate. Yeah, go for +3, because at this point it's like my best play is to get my Zygarde as set up as possible for the rest of his team. He goes for the Toxic on this turn, so now I am back on said timer. But I got to +3 while I was on the timer, so there's a chance for me to start smacking things around. 1,000 Arrows did nothing to this thing. Extreme Speed did a little bit over half. It did 65%. Something like that. And I could have 2-hit KO'd it with that, but that would have been 2 turns of Toxic, and I would have died before I could finish off the rest of his team. So I pretty much have to Outrage and hope I live a hit from Bulu and then kill that with Extreme Speed, because it dropped to +3 Extreme Speed at the range it was at. Pretty sure it did, unless he had Fizz Death Bulk, or even just a lot of HP. It might have lived. But yeah, go for the Outrage as he just goes for the Wood Hammer, and Wood Hammer plus Toxic will be able to finish off my Captain Planet, unfortunately. I just had to hope that I somehow lived enough, and there's just no way. Bulu and Grassy Terrain is absolutely disgusting. But yeah, there's that. So down goes my poor Captain Planet, and now all I have is the Silvally and the Suicune left. So I'm at -1 speed now. I obviously no longer outspeed the Bulu, which I think was Scarf. I don't know his set. I asked him last night, but he said he didn't remember. And yeah, I actually lived that, surprisingly. How the hell did you live that, Yora? Wow, you're a monster. But we can get the Flamethrower off and actually pick off the Bulu, so we look a little bit more respectable with a 4-0. Taking out 2 Mons. Do I live one more turn of Toxic? I think I might be able to get off another hit. Yeah, I get off another hit, maybe. Depends on... No. He has the Thunderous left. Of course he still has the Thunderous. Yeah. Like I said, guys, I freely admit I played like crap in this game. And, props to Tony for taking advantage of it. He knew I was going to play Tilted. Well, he didn't know I was going to play Tilted, but, that's what happened. I got Tilted after I missed the Draco, which put him in range of, just something. It just... I don't even remember what it put him in range of. It just, it put him in range of Extreme Speed, I'm pretty sure. As well as something else. But, as soon as that happened against Tony, I just got tilted. I'm not gonna lie. I just got tilted, played like trash, and got beat for it. I still had, the right game plan. I had the right team to, be able to bring that back. But, like I said, I played stupid. I thought Mew could live a hit. and I thought Aerodactyl was still faster without even paying attention, without even thinking about it. If I had, thought and used my head, I probably could have been able to bring that back, but like I said, I played like crap, and I deserve to lose. I absolutely deserve to lose that game. So, GG's to Tony. Next week we play Nagashi. So, with a chance to secure a playoff spot, as well as maintain our tie for first place, kinda. Because Tony is technically in first place now since he won the head-to-head, but I have more points, so I'm not really sure if that's like a different thing that makes a difference. I don't remember how it works in this league, because it's different than like other leagues I've been in, where one takes precedent over the other regardless. I'm not sure which one it is here, whether it's differential or head-to-head. Personally, I think it should always be head-to-head, so I'm going to assume I'm in second place. And if I beat Nagashi, I will keep... I will know worse than keep second place with 2 weeks left in the season. So we have 2 weeks left. I'm pretty much secured a playoff spot unless I lose both of my next 2 games and the 2 people behind me win both of their games. But I don't think that's possible because we play like the same people. I'm not really sure. I'm as close to a secured playoff spot as I can get, I think, even with this loss. But like I said, there's a very, very minute chance I lose or I miss playoffs, but I don't think I will, as I'm pretty sure I can beat the last 2 people I play, but we'll see. They're very good players, so nothing's guaranteed, especially if I play as terrible as I did in this game. So with all that being said, I am going to go ahead and end this commentary here. Again, GG Tony. I fully admit I put like trash, and you stomped me into the ground for it. Thank you for that, because I will see you in playoffs, friend. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.